Right. So we all have IP, right? So intellectual property, of course, in, you know, physical formats of, you know, IP could be a book, IP could be a course, things like that. But intellectual property is, you know, is really coming from here. It's what you know, but also who you know. We talked about relationship leverage there. You know, you can create intellectual property from, you know, connections that you've either had in the past or that you have now. You know, Kevin and myself, we've come together, you know, it's a joint venture and we've created intellectual property. So, you know, it's who you know very much as well. Your experiences. So we talk often about, you know, that transition from employee to entrepreneur. Coming out of a corporate career, you've been working in a job for many, many years perhaps. And, you know, you've built up so much experience, you know things inside out. Now, you perhaps don't enjoy them, or you'd want to get away from that kind of office environment or that corporate environment, but there's many skills that you have. And myself included here, I just kind of dumped them. You know, I decided I'd had enough of working for someone else. I'd spent 16 years in the music industry. I enjoyed it, but, you know, it became a bit boring towards the end for me. But I'd had so many skills which I just kind of let go of. And then I completely wiped the slate clean and started, you know, learning new things, moving into property, learning about that, different strategies, learning about, you know, starting businesses. And, you know, I wish I kind of hadn't have done that. I wish I'd really leveraged my experiences a little bit earlier on in the journey. So yeah, that's an important thing to remember. And your story, you know, we talk about really getting good at telling your story. Certainly if you want to become investable, this was something Kevin talked about on our recent, I think last month's mastermind, actually, how to become investable, is telling your story. And that very much applies, of course, you know, when you're building your brand and building IP. You know, you write about your story in a book, or when you have a program or a course, you know, you need to explain to people how you got there yourself, how you've been through the process, how it worked for you. So now you're, you know, qualified to help other people as well.